Tonight, the world watches in disbelief as a catastrophic 8.2 magnitude earthquake tears through the heart of a densely populated coastal region, leaving behind a trail of destruction so severe that emergency crews say the landscape no longer resembles a living city. In the darkness of collapsed neighborhoods, rescuers dig with bare hands, screaming the names of loved ones buried under concrete that still trembles with aftershocks. Entire districts, once alive with families, children, and late-night markets, now stand as twisted shadows of steel and dust, with sirens echoing relentlessly through the ruins. Hospitals are overwhelmed. Hallways overflow with the wounded, the unconscious, and the uncounted. Doctors are forced to perform life-saving procedures on floors, in parking lots, even on sidewalks lit only by flickering generators. The power grid has collapsed. The main water line has ruptured, and authorities warn that the rising smell of gas could trigger secondary explosions at any moment. Rescue teams say they can still hear faint cries coming from deep beneath the debris, but reaching those voices is becoming a race against time. Heavy machinery is immobilized by destroyed roads, forcing rescuers to carry equipment by hand as every passing minute tightens the grip of tragedy. Airports are shut down. The seaport has been crippled. Communications across the region remain unstable, with entire communities cut off from the outside world. Families stand in long lines at emergency centers, clutching photographs, desperate for any scrap of information. One man described his walk through the shattered city as a journey through the end of the world, as fires burned unchecked and distant explosions signaled more buildings collapsing under their own broken weight. Government officials have declared a nationwide state of emergency. Military units have been deployed to maintain order as panic spreads across the population. Aid convoys are struggling to enter the devastated zone, slowed by buckled highways and fallen bridges. International assistance has been requested, but with airports crippled and communication towers down, coordination remains painfully slow. Authorities fear the death toll will climb sharply once search teams finally reach the epicenter, an area that remains inaccessible due to landslides triggered by the quake. Tens of thousands are now displaced, forced to sleep under open skies as temperatures continue to drop. Relief tents are running out. Food supplies are dwindling. Parents hold tightly to their children as aftershocks shake the ground again and again, each tremor sending waves of fear through crowds already pushed to the edge of collapse. Aid workers warn of a looming humanitarian crisis, with clean water nearly impossible to access and emergency rations stretched to their limits. Tonight, the suffering grows. The silence deepens, and the world looks on as a nation fights to breathe beneath the crushing weight of one of the deadliest natural disasters of our time.